Why hello friends, and thank you for tuning in. I am your host and favorite YouTube lockpicker, Master Yale Kwikset. Now tonight I have something very special to share with you. It's a story of a good old-fashioned showdown between two locks in the cozy little western town of Infosec. So spark your fireplaces and gather around the radio. Join me in this tale of bravery and grit, as I am about to bestow upon you the legendary showdown of Longshackle and Grimm. We begin the story in the old town of Infosec. There was one rule in this town. The sheriff must offer the town the best security from outside threats. Now this cozy town of locksmiths, blacksmiths, doctors, hotels, saloons, and general stores has seen its fair share of cowboys and criminals ride through. But each time the good old sheriff, Master Longshackle, was right there to help the citizens by keeping them and their goods safely secure. Well, one day outlaw Brinks Grimm rolled into town. Brinks Grimm wore all black clothes and stood taller than Sheriff Master Longshackle. He was a newer model. Now as the story goes, I reckon he aimed at taking the sheriff's place in the station for good. Brinks Grimm yearned to be looked up to by the citizens and to be adored by all. His plan was to challenge the sheriff to a showdown at high noon in the town's main street. Take down the sheriff, take his badge, and become the new sheriff of Infosec. So when high noon came rolling along the next day, outlaw Brinks Grimm, Sheriff Master Longshackle took their positions on the main street in the little town of Infosec. The townsfolk stood back in fear as they looked up to their sheriff. Each lock stood tall and proud, spitting oil and squinting in the sun. Now since Sheriff Master Longshackle was already the sheriff of the town of Infosec, he was granted first position to draw. Okay, so the challenge is the same from the previous episode. I'm going to be speed bumping each binding pin in this lock, and I'm going to do it for the second lock. Whichever one I get open first loses the duel. Finally, we have our challenger, the outlaw Brinks Grimm, who takes second position to draw. Looks like you'll have to be on your way back to where you came from, Brinks. Master Longshackle, beloved sheriff and protector of the townsfolk, remains in position to keep his town clean and secure. You have found me. Welcome to the bonus pick round of this wonderful episode of Pinstack Smashing. In this bonus pick round, we're going to be taking a look at the Master Lock Magnum 1XDLH. I felt that this was an appropriate lock for the bonus pick round just simply because the episode revolved around long-shackled locks. This too has a long shackle. The shackle says boron carbide at the top. The packaging touts best cut resistance, better weather resistance, stainless steel rust protection, and it is a number 9 on the Master Hard Scale. So let's toss it into the vise and pick its pins and see if we can't get it to reveal all of its secrets to us. Okay, so now that we have this set up in the vise here, let's go ahead and try and pick this lock. This is a level number 9 on the Master Hard Scale. I feel pin 4 binding. Pin 3. Pin 2. Pin 1. It's open. So I'm your host, Master Yale Kwikset, and I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Pin Stack Smashing. Have a good evening, friends, and good night.